Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. We're going to talk about all the makeup that beats them all. Like, these are the products, and some of them are high-end, some of them are drugstore, some of them are indie, but these are the makeup that you will have the best makeup with. Like, I don't feel like if you have these products, you either need to splurge into high-end makeup, or these are the high-end makeup that just totally is worth it. So if you guys want to see which are like my top products that beats them all, then please keep on watching. If you're interested in this makeup, I've already done this video on this channel. I'll link it in the eye cards above. I use my Simply Posh Cosmetics Berry Icy palette for this look. So yes, I'll put everything in the eye cards above for you guys, but let's dive into this video. The first product that I want to recommend is a foundation, and I feel like this foundation definitely beats everything out of the ballpark. And I'm talking about the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum Foundation. I have two shades with me. This is my actual shade and this is my tan shade. In my actual shade, I'm 4.5 to 5.5 rich medium, and my tan shade is medium to tan. You can see how much I've used this. This is like my second and the third bottle, and you can see like the tan one, I've actually used it more than my actual one. Actually, that's not true. It's like very even, I would say. I use the tan one to mix it with every light foundation that I have with me, and it just matches like a dream. Like, I just love it. I can use this. There's not one foundation that I've used this with that it like reacted very differently or like pilled up on my skin or anything. This gives a good, decent, medium to full, I would say, coverage on my skin, and it's so lightweight, so liquidy. It's a serum foundation, so it's super liquidy, but the pigment is there, and that's what I'm looking for in the foundation. The makeup that doesn't sit heavy on my skin, I should not feel it, but I should look glam too. That's the vibe that I'm going for. Just for a reference, I'm more of a combination skin type, so do keep that in mind. But that foundation, I feel like oily skin, dry skin, combo skin, regular person can use it and you'll have no problems at all. The only flaw that I would say is this packaging. I don't like this dropper packaging. If you can get this into a pump L'Oreal, that would be the icing on the cake. I love it. Okay, let's talk about a liquid blush that is from the drugstore again, but that performs like high-end liquid brushes. Actually, better than that. I have absolutely fallen in love with this Flower Beauty blush bombs. I have mine in two shades. I have the shade Spiced, which is more rusty tone, and I also have the shade Cheeky, which is more mauvey tone. Let me just show it to you guys. I use them both equally, and I love them both equally. They have a good amount of pigment, but not over the top that it would like stain your cheeks. You have a good buffer time to like buff these products into the skin without looking cakey or anything. But again, because it's a liquid foundation, it's so lightweight on the skin and so serum-like. It's so pretty. Like, these are the two shades that I just need in my everyday life, and I'm set. Like, I am set. I'll also tell you, like, even like you can mix and match these shades like so beautifully, and I love the shade that it gets into when I'm like matching this. Like, look at that. Is it not perfect? I don't know then what is. Like, it's so pretty, love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, I need a towel to wipe all these down because I'll make a mess for sure. Really pretty. So I would highly recommend this product. Now let's talk about a powder, a loose setting powder. It's a high-end, actually it's like a luxury powder, but it is so worth the money. It's so worth the money, especially for the people. If you have flawless skin, you don't need to dive into this powder. But if you have textured skin and you want to blur out everything, you don't want it to be looking heavy, or you know, I love like One Size powder, Huda Beauty powder. These are like the powders that are heavy on the skin, but it just blurs out everything. This powder is not at all heavy, but it blurs like a dream, and I love it so very much. And this is the Givenchy Prism Libre powder. I have mine in the shade number 4. It looks like this. When all these colors like mix together, it forms like absolutely like my skin tone. It just melts into my skin, but it looks so beautiful. Like, I'm pretty flawless right now. I won't lie. But I'll show you. Like, this is how the powder looks. Obviously, I use the sponge, that's why it's dirty. But I just press it across the center of my face. I use it very sparingly, but you can go like under the foundation, over the foundation, but it looks and melts into the skin like no other. Look at the effect. Like even after everything was done, it's just blurs out everything so seamlessly. By the way, this was not the powder that I used before. I was using the powder, Laura Mercier powder, but look at the difference. Look at the difference. I hope you can see the difference because I really can. And I feel like I am a person who has a lot of texture on my skin. And this is such a magical powder. Like if you want to splurge into a powder, especially when the Sephora sale is going on, if you have texture and if you want to splurge, this is the way to go. I love this, love this. You have to take this out of my cold, dead hands because one, it's expensive. Second, I'm not going to give this to you. Okay, on the other side, let's talk about a drugstore product, which I absolutely cannot live without. Like you will all the time find this in my collection, no matter what time of the day you're coming, what season of the year you're coming into my place. And I'm talking about the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. You have seen me rave about this product over and over and over and over on this channel. I have mine in the shade 140, which matches me absolutely perfectly. If I'm more on the tanner side, because I am more of a medium tan skin tone, but in the summer months, I tan quite easily, I would say. I would use the shade 145. And that is like my skin tone. So if I have any blemish or acne scars to cover up, I just take a tiny little bit, I pat it on top of it and it's gone. This is such a magical concealer. You don't need much of it. Just a tiny little bit will go to places. It blurs out underneath your eyes and it just spreads so beautifully. Like I can use this as an eye primer. I can use this as a concealer. I can cover up my acne with this. This is a magical little product. If you've not tried Milani concealer, do me a favor. It's from the drugstore. Try it and thank me later because I know you will. You will absolutely love this. Okay, let's move on. A highlighter that absolutely knocked my socks off. And I never thought a highlighter would perform so beautifully. And I'm talking about Rare Beauty, this Pebble highlighter. This is in the shade Mesmerize. I love the shade of it. I love the texture of this. It's so pretty. Look, when it comes fresh, it's like that silky and I don't even want to touch it. But because I use this quite a bit, that's how it looks. And it's lovely, absolutely lovely. It's so smooth. It's a baked product. That's why it's like that texture. But you should see. Like once I blend, obviously it's not a stripe when you apply it on your face, right? So that's why I'm just gonna blend it and I'll show you. Like look how beautiful that looks. Like I have no powder highlighter in my collection that looks like this. Like I'm very scared to travel with this because I feel like because it's baked, it's very sensitive. And I've seen like people travel with this and like the dome falling off. I don't want this to happen to this because this is so precious. That's why I might not travel with this and that aches my heart. But this powder highlighter is magical. If you're not traveling or anywhere and if you just want to use this in your everyday life, but this will shine like no other, especially if you use like a loose fluffy brush, it will shine like from the outer space. If you use a dense packer brush and then you buff it into your skin, it might look like seamless. It's not by any means like glow from within kind of a look. It looks like you're wearing highlighter, but you're glowing. Like I love this product. I just love it. Okay, let's talk about a primer. Now this is a high-end primer, but it's not like super pricey or anything. But this, if you are an oily combination skin, you need to try this because I know that you will love it. And this is the Danessa Myricks Balm powder. I use this quite often as my primer, especially in the T-zone, but I quite sometimes use it all over my face too. But I use it very sparingly and I love this product. This product has Oxalate in it and I have mine in the shade number 4. Because I use it as a primer, I mean any shade would work. But if you want it to use it as a foundation or like a skin tint, I feel like I will be like 6 to 7 in the shade range. I have a good dent going in. I don't know if you can see it or not. Like I use this quite often and I'm definitely going to travel with this, especially when I'm going to India. It's like humid. You guys might have like heard me going to India. Like in every video, I would say, but that's what is in my head right now. I would definitely use this because India is super humid by the time I reach there. So this would come in super handy. This is not going anywhere. Would highly recommend if you're an oily skin tone or a combination skin tone. You need this. Upsolite will make your oils not peek through all throughout the day, and this lasts my makeup for the entire day, and I love it. Okay, next is a liquid blush from the drugstore. Actually, I have two brands with me. Both of them super affordable. Liquid blush, very similar, but they both perform like no other. It's just so beautiful. I don't want you to spend your money in liquid blushes, especially if you are like very new to liquid blushes. These perform like high-end liquid blushes, and I'm talking about Sheglam and Profusion. I have two shades with me. One is more of like a corally shade and one is more of a red shade. This might look very overpowering, like very overwhelming, but it's so seamless. I'll swatch both of it for you guys. This is Sheglam in the shade Rose Ritual. Very pretty. And this one, Profusion one, is in the shade Paloma. You might be able to find Profusion one more regularly, especially in if you have like Walmart near you. Like, look, that's how it looks. This is Paloma, and it just performs like a tint when you apply it on your face. And this is a Rose Ritual, and you can like blend it like very nicely. Really pretty blushes. I love the shade Paloma. I am not into like red or deep blushes. I really want my blushes to look like very close to my skin, just like a flush on the skin. There's something about that red shade that just gives me like a cold girl, like cool girl vibes. That you are just out in the ice like snow and you're super cold. It's so pretty. You need to trust me, and this is like under $10 and you will love it. You will absolutely love it. Let's talk about a mascara. I feel like I'll be happy with this mascara. I don't need any other mascara in my life. That's how satisfying this mascara is for me, and I'm talking about L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Again, it's been like 10 years, I think, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise came, or at least 5 to 7, I don't know when this came, but I have used this from that time, and I have repurchased bottles and bottles of this product. Again, this is another product like Milani concealer that I cannot live without. I always have this in my collection. If I'm traveling, I don't need any other mascara. I will definitely travel with this because that's how much I love this, and I can trust on this any time of the day. It doesn't flake on me, it doesn't budge on me, it curls my lashes, it gives me volume, it gives me length, it gives me everything that I'm looking for in my lash mascara, in my mascara. But otherwise, I mean, this is just beautiful. I love the packaging, I love the bristle. It's like an hourglass bristle. If you've not seen this before, it's like this, and I love it. Let's move on to a bronzer. This is a high-end bronzer, but again, not super pricey. Very similar to the Danessa Myricks pricing, I would say. This bronzer knocked my socks off. It's so easy. Even though it's a cream bronzer, it's so easy to blend. It gives me dimension. It gives me everything that I'm looking for when I need like some bronze on my skin. And I'm talking about the Rare Beauty bronzer stick, and I have mine in the shade Always Sunny. Looks like this. Super easy. Like, I love the shade. I love how creamy it is. Look how beautiful that is. And it blends like a dream. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love this product. You absolutely cannot go wrong with this product. If you are my skin tone, like medium to tan, I would say Always Sunny would work like a dream for you guys. They have many shades right now in their collection. If you have a Sephora nearby, or if I'm talking when the Sephora sale is still going on, you have to snatch this product and see how beautiful this is. Like, I love this product. Okay, next I'm going to talk about a blush palette. If you are not into liquid blushes so much, and if you want just one blush palette and that would just satisfy all the cravings that you have for your blush, then I'm going to recommend this product. This is an indie brand and you can find it only on their website, but this is so worth the money. And I'm talking about this Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. The shades, the packaging, everything is luxe. It has a huge mirror and these are the shades of the blushes. You can go from baby pinks to corals to like shimmery blush. He has included like one shimmery blush, but you have a mauves, you have a warm pinks, you have like this deeper terracotta kind of a shade. It's not a terracotta, but it's super pretty. Like, let me just swatch a few on my fingers so that you can see how this looks. Like, look at the range that he's given us. It's just superb and it's so smooth on the skin. Like, you absolutely do not need any other blush in your collection if you have this, because this is that beautiful. And I use almost everything that you're seeing on my skin and I love it. He has also included one shimmery blush, which you can top on any of these blushes and you will get like a beautiful glowy blush if you are into it. I'm more of a matte person and I stick to these tones more. But if I want a blush and I don't want to apply highlighter, this is the one that I go for. Like, I love the tones that he chose for us. It's just so pretty. And this whole palette is for like $35. $35 for 6 full-sized blushes is unheard of. It's like drugstore pricing from an indie brand at this such beautiful quality. I mean, you'll absolutely not go wrong with that. You will thank me later for sure if you're trying this. And I love this product. Okay, last, certainly not the least, this is the product that I use every day without fail on my eyes. I absolutely cannot live without it, and this is the eyeliner that I go for every time that I do my makeup. Even if I'm not using this eyeliner and I'm trying out some other eyeliner, I go back to this because this just does it right for me every time. And I'm talking about Wet n Wild Break the Proof liquid liner. It's in a pen format, so you can like just swipe in for like a very fine tip. And it is super black, super matte. And look at that. How beautiful that is. Obviously, I stroke like 2 or 3 times so that you can see the matteness of it. But it can act so smooth and so fine. It's just so pretty. Like, so pretty. And because it's a brush tip applicator, I just love a brush tip applicator rather than a felt tip applicator, and it's so seamless on my eyes. It doesn't tug my eyes by any means. It stays on for a long time. How long was that? And it's not moving. It's not moving. I need some like soap to remove it, and it just stays on for the entirety of your life, I would say. It's just so pretty. I love to apply eyeliners. You've never seen me apply makeup without an eyeliner. That's how much I love eyeliners, and this by far is the best eyeliner that I've ever tried in my life, and I would highly recommend this. I lied. Last, certainly not the least, the product that I want to talk about is another cream blush. This is from an indie brand. You can only find it in their website, and this is so beautiful. It gives me chills and like goosebumps when I talk about this. I've never seen a blush that performs like this, and I'm talking about M Cosmetics Cream Blush Stick. I have mine in the shade Lychee. I have ordered 2 more shades for me because it's that pretty and they were going for a sale. It's so pretty. You can apply this on top of a powder. You can apply it under the on top of the foundation, and it just is so pretty. You might say that this is super light, which it is. I mean, I won't lie. It is a light shade, but it's such a fresh peachy shade. This again is in the shade Lychee. I'll show you how it applies. I'm just gonna take my blush, and I'm just gonna pat it on top of that. And you can do it on like directly on the brush or directly on the skin. Just because I've applied all my foundation, I wanted to apply it on the brush. but you will not mess up anything even if you swipe it on top of your skin. And look how fresh the makeup looks. You can see the difference. It's so pretty. This is in the shade Lychee again. You can do this there, like that. I'm just gonna swipe it from there just because I don't want foundation on this. But you can see that. And look how beautifully it just blends on top and it doesn't mess up your foundation. I just love this product so very much. If you've not tried anything from M Cosmetics, this should be the first product that you try and thank me later. This is so pretty. I even love their powder blushes, which is in the Heaven's Glow packaging, the round buffing one. I have mine in the shade Venetian Rose. But I love, there's something about this cream blush that you have never seen before. It's like, it's obviously a cream stick. It's very moussey in consistency, but oh my god, I love it. I just love it. I cannot wait to receive my other two shades so that I can show it to you guys. I just love M Cosmetics as a brand in general because they just create some beautiful quality products, and I cannot recommend you guys. You guys have to let me know which are like your top products in your collection that you absolutely cannot live without. That is the product that you go for again and again and again in your collection. Do let me know in the comment section below. I am so curious. If I have not tried it, I'll definitely give it a try. But that's all for today, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and these are the products that absolutely beats all the makeup out of the ballpark, I would say, because these are some best of the best products. Obviously, this was like a little blush heavy just because I'm a big blush fanatic and I didn't want to recommend any eyeshadow palettes because it totally depends on the person. Like if you are a neutral wearer or if I'm a color wearer, and I would not go through that pain of selecting one eyeshadow palette for you guys because I have some best of the best eyeshadow palettes in my collection. But that's all for today, guys. If you did like it, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.